Hey, what is going on, everybody? I hope you're excited for something that's worthy of the metal box. I love that metal box. We're going over the Exodia build. No cards are in order. There's no monster, spell, trap, whatever. It's all just kind of mixed in still because I think we'll do a test run with it just so I can show you guys what it's like. But of course, start off with Exodia. Solemn Judgement. Life points aren't too big of a thing, thankfully, in this one. You know, you'll either die or you won't. Triple Tactics talent, running a couple of those. Thought that always came in handy. Runick Freezing Curses. Activate the effects, but skip your next battle phase. Target one effect monster your opponent controls. Negate its effects until the end of the turn. Banish the top 3 of your opponent's deck. Or special summon one Runick monster from your extra deck to the extra monster zone. So, if you couldn't tell by now, it's a Runick Exodia deck. Runick Slumber. Activate one of these effects, but skip your next battle phase. Battle's not going to be anything that we do here in this deck. Target one face-up monster on the field. The next time that monster would be destroyed by battle or card effect. This turn it's not destroyed, excuse me, but it cannot attack the turn after applying this effect. Banish the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck, or special summon one Runick monster. Of course, Runick Fountain can activate Runick quick play spell cards from your hand during your opponent's turn. Once per turn, you can activate a Runick quick play spell card. You can target up to 3 Runick quick play spells in your graveyard, place them on the bottom of your deck in any order, and then draw that many cards. So fantastic card. So on your opponent's turn, you activate one Runick quick play spell. Once that spell resolves, you'll target that card in your graveyard, place it on the bottom of your deck, draw 1 card. So it's a lot of free draw power. That's why I thought Runick Exodia worked beautifully. Scapegoat, you know, you get your tokens out there, allows you to go into your extra deck. We'll go over that in a minute. Runick Smithing Storm, I think we kind of went over that one. Let's see, no we didn't. Activate one of the effects, but skip your next battle phase. I'm not going to keep saying that anymore because I think that's pretty obvious. Just skipping battle phases. Banish cards from the top of your opponent's deck up to the number of cards they control. So it's fantastic if your opponent's setting up a board, it's full of cards, and then you just, boop, hit them with that. Or special summon one Runick monster from your extra deck to the extra monster zone. Infinite Impermanence. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls, negate its effects until the end of the turn. Then if this card was set before activation and is on the field at resolution, for the rest of this turn, all of the spell trap effects in this column are negated. If you control no monsters, you can activate this card from your hand. So, you know, it's a good card. Runick Slumber. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not the thing of the other one. Runick Slumber, we already went over that one. Flash and Fire. Target one special summon monster your opponent controls. Destroy it, then banish the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck, or special summon a Runick monster from your extra deck. Ipiria. If this card is summoned, draw 1 card, and then, you know, you could use that, go into your extra deck as well. It's a little draw power. It's obviously not going to do anything to protect you. And so we've got Freezing Curses again. Target 1 effect monster. You're banishing your opponent's deck. So you're either going to deck them out, or you're getting all 5 pieces of Exodia. Runick Destruction, went over that one. Flashing Fire, Imperm, Runick Tip. Add 1 Runick card from your deck to your hand, except Runick Tip, then banish the top card of your opponent's deck. So you get this one opening hand, but you don't have Fountain. You're playing this getting Fountain. And then it's all gravy from there, or God willing, it is all gravy from there. And then a leg, Destruction, another Tip, Arm, Tip, Arm, Destruction, Balance of Judgement. I kind of like this card. It's kind of hit or miss. Depends on what you're playing. I think it's a great side deck option. If your opponent controls more cards than the combined number of cards in your hand and that you control, draw cards equal to their surplus. So I was running a couple of Solemn Judgments. I've been on the fence. It kind of goes back and forth. Balance of Judgement or Solemn Judgement. Sangan, obviously. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, move 1 monster with an attack of 1500 or less from your deck to your hand. And then shuffle. So obviously, you know, you pull out some Exodia pieces with this guy. Smithing Storm Sangan, running 3 Sangans. Cardcar D cannot be special summoned during your main phase 1. If this card was normal summoned this turn, tribute this card, draw 2 cards, then it becomes the end phase. You cannot special summon during the turn you activate this card. So you want to make sure you get everything done before Cardcar D hits the field, and then you poof, pop it away and draw 2. Another Ipiria, another Cardcar D, Scapegoat, left leg, Demise of the land. When your opponent special summons a monster, activate 1 field spell card directly from your deck. So it's just another way to kind of get that Runick Fountain out. Cardcar D, another Demise of the land, and then, you know, only 2 Runick Fountains are allowed in a Runick deck now, which is not fun, but it is what it is, right? And so we're just gonna run through and see how we do. Show you guys a quick opening hand. Let me know what you guys think down below. Thoughts, opinions. Do you try to make Exodia work? Have you done a Runick Exodia deck similar to this? What are you running? If you have, do you know anybody who has? Have you played against it? And if you haven't, might I suggest it, because nothing beats yelling Exodia obliterate in the middle of a card store, whether that's just for funsies or playing locals, whatever the case may be. It's a blast. It's a lot of fun. It's been my goal since the very first episode of Yu-Gi-Oh here in America that I could pull Exodia, all 5 pieces. And you know, we don't have a Millennium item like Yugi to make sure that happens. You know, there's no heart of the cards with Yugi. It was all just pure cards magically reshuffling. So let's see. So we'll open up, we'll say we'll go first. So we've got Runick Fountain, fantastic. Demise the land, Infinite Impermanence, Sangan. So it's great that we have Fountain right out of the gate, but it's kind of a crappy hand, isn't it? So let's take a look and see what our side deck is. Sleipnir, the Runick main. So if your opponent goes to attack, you can banish Sleipnir and your opponent's card until the end of the turn, then both cards do come back. So it's just a good way because he's 1500 attack, 15 defense. Knightmare Cerberus, if this card is link summoned, discard 1 card, then target 1 special summon monster in your opponent's main monster zone, destroy it. Then if this card was co-linked with this effect, was activated, you can draw 1 card. Accesscode Talker, you know, my brother said, how often do you think you're going to be able to draw him, pull him out? And he's right. I don't think I've ever seen anybody pull Accesscode Talker. I don't know why he's always so expensive, but I've never pulled him, never used him. Salamangreat Almirai, you know, just 1 normal summon monster with 1000 lesser attack, and that, you know, that's what we've got here. Hugin, the Runick Wings, Geri, the Runick Fangs, Munin, the Runick Wings, Knightmare Unicorn, another Hugin, Knightmare Phoenix, and I.P Masquerena. So that's our side deck there. So let's see. I don't think we could get anything out. I guess we could do Salamangreat and 1 normal summon monster with 1000 or less attack, which Sangan does have. Quick effect: tribute this card, then target 1 monster you control cannot be destroyed by your own opponent's card effects this turn. So that's why you would want to have that. So if they have something that would destroy Fountain, pop him instead. You're not letting that Fountain get destroyed. So let's do that. So let's say we set our Fountain. We will set 1 card here and 1 Imperm over here. Normal summon our Sangan. We'll then link Sangan off to Salamangreat. Because Sangan went to the graveyard, we'll see if we can't find another card. Let's go Cardcar D. You know, you might be wondering why not Exodia pieces. It's not great to have just 1 Exodia piece in your hand, just hogs up real estate that you really can't afford until later on in the game, and you're praying at that point you've got more than enough. Oh, we got a Fountain on the bottom of our deck there. All right, so let's take a look. Put Cardcar D in our hand. Then what we'll do, we already normal summoned, can't special summon. Then we would normally pass turn. So let's say we make it. Hand number 2, we're still alive. Salamangreat's destroyed. We lost some life points. No big deal, right? So we'll pull Runick Freezing Curses. Target one effect monster your opponent controls, negate its effects until the end of this turn, then banish the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. So we'll go Runick Freezing Curses. Okay, opponent's monster, banish top 3, card resolves. Upon resolution, we'll activate Fountain. But remember, because we don't have any other cards, all we have is Runick Freezing Curses. We'll take Curses, put it on the bottom of our deck, draw 1. Now we've got a leg of Exodia. We'll normal summon Cardcar D, sacrifice Cardcar D, draw 2, Runick Tip, Cardcar D, and then now it's the end phase, so now it's our opponent's turn. And then remember, upon your opponent's turn, you can activate. So we'll go activate Runick Tip, banish the top, 2-3 cards, search for another Runick card. We'll go, any Runick card, doesn't really matter. But it was not a very good start. You know what happens, but you can kind of make it work, kind of play through it, have a lot of fun with it. But like I said, I'm excited about it. I love Exodia. I've been wanting to summon the Forbidden One since the days of old. Who hasn't, right? But let me know what you guys think. What did you think? Excited about a Runick Exodia deck? Would you try it out? What would you do? Let me know in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe, dislike it if you dislike it. It doesn't really matter. I'm having fun with it. And let's see. Let's try one more going firsthand. Sangan, Runick Destruction, Runick Fountain, Runick Freezing Curses, Infinite Impermanence. All right, so that's a fantastic one. It's gonna make sure you shuffle well. Shuffle, 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 right? So you start off, play your Fountain, set that, activate. Upon resolution, put them back, draw 2, Runick Destruction, Runick Tip. We can't use Destruction again because it's only once per turn. So we could go Tip. Let's see. You've got Destruction, Freezing Curses, and let's go Flashing Fire. We'll add Flashing Fire. But we'll save that for our opponent's turn. That way we can, upon resolution, put these 3 under there. Draw 3, 2, 3, and that's not a bad pool there, is it? A couple of pieces of Exodia. But so we got that. We'll set that one. We will set Sangan face down in defense mode. Your opponent goes. They pop Sangan. Boom, Sangan's gone. So now we've got 2 pieces of Exodia. What do we do? Do we go for a 3rd piece? I would. I might as well, right? Let them see what they're up against. It kind of puts some fear and excitement in their eyes when they see an Exodia piece. That's what I really enjoy. I thought we were going to wrap this up sooner, but I'm kind of digging this. So we got 3 pieces of Exodia. And so, let's see, what did we have here? Solemn Judgement, Infinite Impermanence. So we can kind of go from there. Activate those if we needed to or wanted to. So let's say we did that, resolve that. We'll activate Flashing Fire and Destruction. Upon resolution of those, in banishment of their cards, we put those at the bottom of the deck in any order. Draw 2. See, that's a free draw there at the end. That's why this deck works so well, I think. It's the draw power. So main phase, draw phase. I would set Scapegoat, normal summon Ipiria, draw 1, set another one, activate Scapegoat, and then start bringing other things out. But you kind of see where we're going with this. So let's say everything works, we activate Slumber, put it on the bottom of our deck, draw another one, We let our opponent go. We've got whatever other monsters here. Activate Flash and Fire, Resolution, put it on the bottom. We draw one more, 4 pieces of Exodia. So that's why I'm liking the deck. It's a lot of fun, it's very competitive. You're either going to deck your opponent out or you're going to draw all 5 pieces. Let me know what you think down below. My next deck build, I think, is going to be a jar deck, cyber jar deck, something. Right now, though, I'm working on another Runick in Melfi. So stay tuned. Let me know what you guys think. I had a lot of fun with this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a fun little card, right? Cyber jar, and then just the GOAT, Exodia. You know, my deck has no pathetic cards. Take care, guys.